Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a reading on Heather Locklear. Now, before I get started into the reading, there's a couple of personal things that I want to say, and I think I'll be doing this on every reading. When I do my celebrity readings, I wanted to make it very clear where I'm coming from and the reason that I am doing this. First of all, when I do my celebrity readings, I'm tuning into spirit and delivering messages that could potentially heal not just the celebrity, because my intention is not for the celebrity to really even hear this, because I don't, I'm not sitting here in hopes that a celebrity would actually listen to my reading. It would be nice if they do that, but one of the main reasons that I do what I'm doing is because there's a lot of things that are going on in the world, especially among celebrities. People don't see celebrities all the time as human beings. They see them as, you know, as a celebrity, and that they are, have this perfect life. And I think a lot of people don't have a lot of sympathy or empathy for celebrities because they feel that they're all stuck up or they're all privileged, and that they've, lived, a perfect life, and that, how could they possibly relate to everyone else in the world. And people that are tuning into my videos need to understand that they're all human beings. All celebrities bleed like us. They all breathe like us. They all eat like us. There's not a distinction. Just because that's the career path that they chose and perhaps they became famous, or reached a certain level of fame, it does not make them, any different than us. And through my hope and my goal is through all of my readings that if you are going through some, form of darkness or a darker period in your life, that perhaps you can use what I, am bringing up or bringing forth in the celebrity reading for your own life, and find some kind of healing from the message itself. And most of all, to be empowered and not be afraid of who you are, because we all have unique paths. We are all struggling in some kind of way. We're all growing as individuals. And if we can, put aside all of our opinions and everything else, that is going on in the world, and just, love each other a little bit more and just be more understanding of, celebrities, and not just celebrities, but, anyone that is in your life right now, I think the world would be a better place. So that being said and done, I'm going to go ahead and get into Heather Locklear's reading, what I see for the remaining of 2018, 2019, and what I am getting that would have caused a lot of these headlines. So a lot of people that are tuning into my readings, they always want to find out, you know, um, they don't know maybe the celebrity, but she is a famous actress and I believe producer as well. And she's been on TV for numerous years. She was very popular in the 90s. So I'm just giving you a little background story so you know who Heather Locklear is. And here recently, she was in the tabloids for being arrested, and also for, supposedly, she had to call they had to call the medical team, the ambulance, 911, because there were supposedly, she was not feeling well. And y'all can, read the tabloids. But one thing that I'd like to say is that the tabloids are there to sell money. They're there to sell, magazines. So everything that you see in there, really, you can't believe it all the time. There may be some aspects of certainty in there, but for the most part, um, it's exaggerated. So, okay, that being said and done, I'm going to get into Heather's reading. So when I tune into Heather's energy, I see a beautiful lady, a beautiful soul. I do get that she has a lot of emotions that are repressed. These are at the soul level, and this is not coming from now, stemming from now. This has to come, is coming from her childhood and being in the midst of um, of Hollywood, of being in the spotlight, the demands, the pressures. She's had a rigorous schedule, and at the same time, she balanced her marriage and children. So, what I'm getting from Heather is that she, as is at a point right now in her life where she really is just, going through some things. I feel like in her personal life, where her love life is concerned, there may be some moments of solitude. There may be some issues going on there. And this all has to do with her inner psyche and her friendships and how she, perceives herself. A certain amount of self-love. And this message can translate to any of you out there as well who are going through hardships or dealing with depression, who perhaps are not, really feeling like you love yourself to the greatest extent. Self-love is so, so important. And that is the first thing, you can't love anybody else unless you love yourself first. It all begins within our own soul and heart. So when I get into Heather's energy, I see that she would be struggling right now with a lot of self-love, and she may be feeling like, that the people around her don't love her, or she's in a very isolated place. And how do people that, go through this deal with that? And that's a very good question. A lot of people deal in different ways. Some people use medications for their anxiety, for their depression, but the tabloids are just going to say overdose, or they're going to say, you know, um, she's drugged up, because it sells tabloids, it sells papers. And it's sad how our media has turned to crushing a celebrity, or make trying to tear down their career and their years of hard work, for a split moment of indecision or a wrong decision that they made, or something that they regret. But it was just, we're human and we make mistakes. No one is perfect. There's going to be people that always make mistakes, and we shouldn't be judging one another for that. So I don't see that she is necessarily, addicted to anything per se. I do feel like she was in a very vulnerable moment in her life where she did make a poor decision, and because of, she's human, she has a body. The body may have, responded in a certain way to the medication or whatever she was taking. And in turn, she had to go to the hospital, I mean, to be checked out and everything else. I mean, that is common. But again, a lot of the media is misconstruing, what went on with Heather. Now, I also get that she would have, some of these repressed emotions that can lead to her behaviors fluctuating. You could say this is almost like bipolar. I'm not diagnosing her, of course, I'm not a doctor. It's just what I pick up. She could be going through some of these things. And sometimes people handle these things when they're, in the moment, and they're kind of heated in the moment. There are people around, whether this is the police officers or whoever, where she would have, been a little irate or a little bit upset. I mean, you would be upset too if somebody is, coming to your home or coming to your space, and you're not feeling well, and you're just not feeling the best. Everybody handles, different energies so well. But with Heather, I do get that she would be an empath. So a lot of her energy is fluctuating. She feels a lot of things a little deeper than a lot of other people. When you couple those empathic abilities, with medications, with your repressed emotions, it's almost like a bottle that's been, with a cork screw on it, and it's waiting to just burst open. It's all, and that's what I feel like with her, that she couldn't really express a lot of these emotions and get a lot of these things out of her. And so it came up to a boiling point where she just exploded. She just let it all out. Now, in retrospect, I feel like she is in a better place now, but the media is going to keep, having a frenzy field day with this and just blow it out of proportion, of what happened to Heather. And of course, whatever, happened with the police, um, that's a whole different story. And like I said, people make some, wrong decisions, but we all are growing. We're all learning from it. So what I see for Heather is that her career is far from over. I feel like this is a minor setback. What I do see is that she's moving away from this. She's definitely going to come, over the next couple of months. There's going to be, more media on her, potentially interviews, and her explaining herself, exactly what was going on in that moment. But I do see her getting away from this, negativity that is surrounding her right now in the press and the media, and actually going to a much better place, more zen. I do feel, and I do see a lot of her friends circling her, maybe wanting to talk to her, but I don't get that she would want to, have a lot of communication with them. Maybe just a few key of her confidants, But right now, she would be more into her own zone and wanting people to respect her space and her privacy, which is understandable. And she's just, in that mind space right now, trying to do damage control and kind of, prepare for, the media and prepare for questions and things that she's going to have to see. One of the things that I do get with her is that she is so sensitive that she may, want to go online or may want to see some of the things that are being said about her. This is a very bad, decision for her. I wouldn't, want to read the negative things that would be being said, about me. And I feel like this is what she should do. She should just listen to her confidants and really not pay attention to what is being said in the media about her at this point. But yes, she is going to be okay. I do get a strong male around her. I don't know if this is someone that she's seeing right now, but there is a strong male, and he is someone who is also in the entertainment industry. He's well off financially, and I get that he would be surrounding her in the next couple of weeks. And this could be, again, someone on her management team. But basically, there is someone that is a male that is well off financially and is somewhat immersed into the entertainment industry himself, that would be, kind of giving her some wise counseling and guidance. I do see that she would be going into some kind of counseling to deal with these emotions. So there is going to be some kind of her giving, getting some coping mechanisms that are healthier, as far as that is concerned. I also do get that she is definitely finding patience. There's a lot of patience. I feel like in this moments, that she's been going through, there was a lot about her career as well. This could have been a role that she wanted, but maybe she was turned down on the role as well. But there's a lot of talk that a lot of the influence from Spirit, what I'm getting is that a lot of the recent things that we've seen in the past couple of days have been also revolving around her career, not just the repressed emotions. So there could have been some discussions or something, that someone maybe basically, made her mad, and it led and contributed to what she was already harboring onto already. But yeah, there is movement positive away from this. And I do get that, at least by September, she's going to be in a much better place and have so much more clarity. Her finances, where that is concerned, I don't see that this is going to negatively really impact her at all. With career deals, there's a lot of positivity surrounding her, and I think once people hear her side of the story and what, she has to say about all of this, that she's, that a lot of people are going to flock to her and really understand, what Heather is going through. There is a lot of strength that she has as a woman, a female actor, a mother. So Spirit just is saying, that she needs to be very strong at this point and not give in or cave into the bullying or, whatever is going on in the media, to just stay very positive. But when I do peer out into the, the remainder of 2018, 2019, there's just so much support for her. And like I said, her career is going to blossom. There's a lot of other deals and things that she's going to be working on, as far as like movies and shows, but mainly movies is what I'm getting. So this is not something that's back. Now there is something where she may feel kind of like she is being judged, and I don't know if this is going to go to court, whatever she did, whatever the media, if there's any truth in that. But whatever it is that is legal, that is surrounding her, will be taken care of. And she comes out of this. And it's almost like she evolves and is reborn in many ways. And so what I get like in 2019 going into 2020 thereafter is that we're going to be seeing a new Heather. Not new in the sense that, she is going to be changing who she is. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm getting is that more like her vision and her ability to deal with emotions and things is going to be a lot more different from here on out. And she's going to just be, stronger to deal with these emotions and these repressed feelings that she could be feeling. So that is what I'm seeing for Heather Locklear. I do see happiness for her and definitely settling down. I don't feel like she'll marry immediately. I don't see that again, but I do feel like she will be with, or she already is with someone, that is a male energy and that is very strong with her. So if she's single right now, that's something to look forward to. but I do see overall that she has, the whole package, and everything is going to get better for her. So let's go ahead and send, positive energy out to Heather and her family, and just, stay very positive about everything that is going on in her life. And if you are going through something in your life that is similar, where you cannot cope with your emotions, you can't cope with, what is going on, talk to someone. Reach out to your best friend. I know that it's kind of scary. Sometimes you may feel judged. You may feel like perhaps people don't understand you, or they will perceive you in a certain way, and that can make you retract. But ultimately, know that you don't have to go through anything alone. You can talk to people, and there is help out there for you. You just have to, be brave. And when you open up, the world opens up to you. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you'd like to set up a private reading with me, you can go to my website. That's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day.